Skating is probably the best feeling ever. It is like a mix of flying and effortlessness and all of the best experiences that you want as a human, but you can't because we have gravity.
I would say my favorite thing about skating is the sense of freedom that you can't find anywhere else.
Push this way.
Yeah, hold on, go wait and now go forward.
Here. Other hand.
And
yeah.
that.
I'm right here right now, right? No, I'm here.
Yeah, I just need more space than on the
I know.
waist.
Cross, cross, cross. Keep going.
Last year, Christian asked me to help him choreograph a piece for him and his former competitive skating partner. Let me see yours again.
And because my skating partner, Kenzie, lives back in Wisconsin, I was gonna have to do kind of like satellite choreography and send home videos to her for her to learn.
That's a lot for mama's hips.
The first rendition of the piece was Kenzie and myself at Rock Center.
Everybody loves the things you do, from the way you talk to the way you move.
I've always enjoyed the theatrics of ice dance, but there is something very fulfilling being able to genuinely kind of show those emotions towards someone that's not far out of the realm of reality.
Some of our friends were watching us skate together and they said, you guys should just be skating this piece. I remember just being like, oh, ha, 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 yeah, you're really funny. Yeah, that's really cool. Not doing it. I've been out for almost 15 years, but I had never really had a male skating partner before. There was parts of me that felt uneasy with it. People were watching and I was having this gay moment. And that's something that I don't think I expected to be at my age and still like constantly thinking about that.
My mom has never been accepting of my sexuality. When I first told my mom that I was gonna be performing with Joel was our final breaking point. Her first comments were, isn't that a family show? And I said, yeah. I don't know what that has to do with it. She's like, well, what if a kid asked their parent, why are two guys skating together? And I said, well, I hope that it opens up a dialogue for parents to have with their kids. I think it's a really important conversation to ask those kinds of questions, which were questions that I was not allowed to ask when I was a kid. And she said, I don't think that that's really appropriate. And I hung up on her because I didn't know how to respond to that. I haven't spoken to her in over a year. Obviously, I want my mom in my life, but it's a really hard pill to swallow.
When I first saw Joel and Christian skating together, I was so excited. I immediately told them they needed to bring their piece to the upcoming gay games in Paris.
And we're like, what are the gay games? Tell us more about this.
Since 1982, the Gay Games have given lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender athletes a chance to come together to compete, celebrate, and inspire others.
The winning, having to beat someone else to be on top, is a destructive attitude. And I think that's true of sports in the United States. Beating someone is not the important thing. Self-fulfillment.
Maintenant, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Poras.
Welcome to Paris! Cette ville vous aime! Cette ville est à vous. Profitez de Paris, cette ville magnifique pour les Gay Games. Merci infiniment.
Skaters, you have 1 minute left for your warm-up. In just a few moments, we will start the Gold Ladies 1 free skating event.
And can I say something? You are in couple in life or not? Okay.
No.
His boyfriend's over there somewhere.
Yeah, his boyfriend.
How are you? So good to see you.
Oh my God. I need I just need first skating.
Thank you.
When I started skating over 30 years ago, I was obsessed with the idea of skating with another woman. But no opportunities like this existed then.
I'm here with Laura Moore, an out lesbian ice skater who is trying to get ice skating into Gay Games 4. Before we talk about ice skating, we have a clip of Laura in action on the ice.
I had dreams of being a figure skater, and I was a lesbian, and I was married to a man and living in the suburbs. I ditched the husband, I bought a pair of skates, and I came out. I've had some interesting reactions. Figure skating is a very gay sport. Probably, I don't want to quote numbers, but a very large percentage of skaters are gay. But it's a very homophobic sport, and I have not had very good reactions from my coach, from competition officials to my being out.
When Laura Moore first mentioned that she would like to try and create an LGBTQ skating event, I don't think any of us really believed that she could pull it off. Because first of all, you need judges. Who's going to judge that? You need sponsorships. Who's going to do that? She had a vision.
This is the first time that two men can skate together or two women can skate together.
Now, she had to get the rink in Brooklyn. This is Coney Island. All those gay people going to Brooklyn. Oh, God, how many bulletproof vests do we need? We've thought of all this. And then signs started going up all over the place. Gay figure skating in Brooklyn, Abe Stark Ring.
We're here at the Abe Stark Arena to cover the men's competition and also pairs competition.
What you have to remember about that time is that it was still illegal for us to get married, and our ranks had been decimated by the AIDS crisis.
We're blown away. Everything's just exceeded our wildest dreams and hopes.
The Gay Games saved my life. The Gay Games gave me.
And finishing up with a kiss. The crowd loves it. Coney Island has never seen anything like this, folks.
I think they put us in the morning because we're older and they think we need a nap in the afternoon.
Well, they're not far from wrong. Almost my whole career has been focused on ice skating. Director of a skating school, director of a summer camp, director of a preschool camp.
My name is Wade Corbett. I'm the producer and director of the skating exhibition that you're going to see tonight.
It's been an amazing career. And I'm very proud that I introduced ice skating to a lot of minority children. Because when I first got into the rink, I didn't see anybody that looked like me.
Good afternoon, skaters. You are now welcome on the ice for a 5-minute warm-up.
I've been to every gay game since '94. It's just wonderful. But figure skating still has so far to go. A few elite skaters have come out. But the sport is still homophobic, from the highest levels on down. In elite skating like the Olympics, there is a rule, and I quote, "A pair must be one man and one lady." And it's very sexual. Very sexual. And the audience gets off on that. It's almost like they're married, like they're lovers. This makes a lot of money for the ISU, the International Figure Skating Union, which oversees figure skating leading up to the Olympics. What you have to understand is that the ISU is heavily influenced by Russia, where officially homosexuals do not exist. Clearly, there are many other countries in the ISU that have problems with homophobia, including the United States. Skating is grounded in a don't ask, don't tell culture. So unfortunately, LGBTQ skaters can become very alienated within our sport. And this is why I say thank God for the gay games. There you go.
Okay.
Flowers are nice.
Why would I have a
down.
straight tie? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Easy, easy.
I was 33, you were 13.
18. I was lucky to have Laura and Wade as role models when I was a teenager.
And you were 18?
I was 18 going on. Laura was the first lesbian woman that I ever met. She had a short haircut. She was very butch, you know, like,
I know. This is Mark's first gay games. He wanted to do gay games years ago,
I was told not to do it.
but a former coach insisted that he didn't do it. That's right.
The reason why she didn't want me to do the gay games is because I was just starting my skating career, and the judges really didn't like the fact that us gay athletes were trying to break the rules. It was a stigma against you.
Right.
The judges wouldn't judge you correctly.
She thought he had enough talent that he might make it in the world of skating, and so don't come out, don't do the gay stuff, don't do all that.
And how many of us of beautiful colored skin were outspoken like that?
Right.
It was normal for okay, we know,
Right.
but to be different on top of being out and on top of being different? I kept quiet, which allowed me to make a good career for myself in the skating realm. I competed for a while, and after that, I did ice shows, like Disney on Ice.
Just tie them till they're just right.
I can't tie them too tight either. And now I'm a skating coach.
Yeah,
I want to keep it clean.
it's your first one. Just
Yeah.
have fun. Just have fun.
My first Olympics.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I am, for the first time, feeling welcome as a gay athlete.
Competing in Masters Elite Men 2 from America, Mark Stanford.
When I first started skating, I knew I was gay. Everybody keeps saying gay, 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 gay. I'm a human being. I'm an athlete. I chose a sport that I'm really, really in love with. But to represent myself as not who I am, it's been hard for me. And I've always just wanted to be who I am. And I'm HIV. Don't tell anybody that you're gay. Don't tell anybody that you're sick. kills us on the inside.
It was a beautiful skate. It was a beautiful skate.
Thank you. Beautiful. Now, I can actually say to people, I am a Gay Games Olympic champion.
One of the things that was so special about the games is that the camaraderie is so different than what we normally get in skating. Sports in general have a competitive tone where you kind of have to shove other people out of the way. It's so fun and cool to watch everybody support each other and just have a great time doing something they love.
Competing in free dance 10 from the United States, please welcome Christian Irwin and Joel Dillon.
Everybody loves the things you do, from the way you talk to the way you move. Everybody here is watching you, 'cause you feel like home. You're like a dream come true. But if by chance you're here alone, can I have a moment?
What we wanted to do with this piece is we wanted to show a side of a gay interaction where it is about the subtleties of a relationship.
Hoping you're someone I used to know. You look like a movie. You sound like a song.
Ultimately, people want to be loved and they want to feel like somebody else cares about them. It doesn't have to be glittery and flamboyant. It can just be like a tender interaction between two people.
Just like a song when we were young.
Oh my God. The most passionate story. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay,
Thank you.
let's all go cry together.
Bless Joe and Christian. It filled me to see that. I can't believe what I just saw. This is why we need the Gay Games. It gives us a sense of the untapped potential of figure skating. Why limit the magic of skating?
Welcome to the figure skating gala performance for the 10th Gay Games.